Streamlabs said thanks for the follow Freddy La Chance, really appreciate it.
Hi everyone, I'm going to start the stream shortly, so thank you for joining, really appreciate it. And so I hope you like the stream. So I'm going to start off by servicing cars again. So just going to get myself ready before we get started. So we're just on the... So just going to get into game now. So what's everyone's plans for the weekend? Are everyone up to something nice? I hope so. I hope you can join me. So I'm just waiting for the game to load up. I hope everything goes well. Okay, so here we are. So going into my inventory, I'm going to sell some of the parts because I know sell parts, and I'm going to sell everything that's under 90%. So this is a way of cleaning up my stuff. Yeah, should clear everything that I've got here. Okay, that's my depot. Okay, so let's go outside. I'm gonna get a phone call. Okay. What's wrong with it? Exhaust and take the order. So I'm going to take the order, see what's going on. Okay, so here's the car. So I'm just looking at. Oops. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. So what's going on? Part not discovered. Gears aren't working. We've got some issues. We're going to look at what we're going to do. So yeah, so let's have a look. So I'm quickly running through that. So I'm picking up whatever needs to be picked up. So this is a good way of getting points very quickly in the game. You know, My mate told me about this because I wasn't doing that, and you go, why are you doing it? So I'm just going to come here. So that's all the engine. So I'm going to go through all that. Ooh, there's a clutch pressure plate on. It's telling me what's wrong with the car. So I'm quickly going through everything. This is the best way in getting the stuff recognised. Okay, so that's that. That way I'm going through the car now. Okay, so fuel tank. I've got exhaust here, so I'm going to go through that. There we go. As much of the car I can sort out. So, I'm going through all the other small parts. Feeling. Booster. That's done. Suspension, we're just going to look at that as well. Engine's good. Power steering. Battery doesn't need it. It's all done. So we've just checked everything, that's good. So I'm going to move it into the lot. I'm going to put it into tray 1, so at least it gets looked at now. So yeah, parts not discovered. Well, we found one of the parts. Yeah, we know all that. Okay, let's get this on the. Right, let's look at the engine. So the main problem with this car is the loud when accelerating gears keep slipping. Yeah, so we know that there's a gearbox problem. So we're going to look at the gearbox. Yeah, so immediately I could see there's an exhaust issue here. Catalytic converters causing loud music. So we're just going to disengage the drive shaft. Okay. So take the starter motor out and just have a look at that. And it's a SOC FME. There we go. SOC FME we have to buy. So let's have a look. SOC FME gearbox. That's expensive. I'll buy cheap parts then. Let's look for some cheap parts here. So, yeah. And it's a SOC FME. I think that's what it is. Was that V6? Yeah. Let me just have a look at the inventory. V8 SOC FME. Yeah, I knew it was. Yeah, you know. V8 SOC FME. Sorry. So I'm just gonna look for it. So I just need one of them. Okay, so I just need to get these clutch housing. Clutch pressure plates is literally gone, I can see that. And clutch plate is gone, going to take that out. Flywheel is gone. Let's add some new parts. So we need to buy some flywheel. So let's have it. Yep, so get them in. I'm going to order 2 in stock, so 3 in stock, so at least I've got some in stock. So I don't keep buying these things, you know. Got 1 replacement, and just need a clutch plate, clutch pressure plate. So just going to come back here. So we want a clutch pressure plate. I'm going to get a few in stocks because I'm now stocking up with these. There we go. So if you're joining me, thank you for joining me. Really appreciate it. There we go. So there's the okay, so should I put the starter back? Yeah, I can put the starter back. So we'll just see how it performs. Yeah. And we're going to remove that catalytic converter. Let me see if we've got any in stock. So I don't know if we have. Yep, I have got a few in stock, so that's all good. That's okay. So let's go back here. Okay, so you just need to drain all the liquids and do everything else. So that's what we're going to do with this one. So yep, I'm just going to go into this. There we go. So yeah, just so I'm going to fill this up. So I'm just going to come here. So we're putting in new stuff. It's going good. Okay, so look. So I'm going to change this to coolant reservoir. So I'm going to take all the coolant reservoir out. There we go. And then we're going to stop that, and then we're going to put some coolant reservoir back in. So it's just, you know, cleaning up basically. Okay. Okay, so we're going to change the washer, windscreen washers. That's good. And just going to stop that there. Now we're going to put in some new ones. So if you're joining me, thank you for joining me. Really appreciate it. So I mainly do streams for. Okay, so I stream mainly simulations and survival games. Let's take that. So I'm taking the back. That's good. Let's stop that there, and got to put a bit of new stuff in. Hey, thank you for the host. Really appreciate it.
Said congratulations Jetkar on winning the
Thank you
raffle.
for the
The
host.
will be live for the next 20 minutes. I wish you nothing but the best moving forward and hope your channel continues to grow. Let us get some hype in the chat now and smash that follow or sub button.
Thank you for the host, guys. Really appreciate it. Now, let's see. So we've filled up all the liquids, so everything's filled up. Coolant's in. Let me just check the air filters because I don't know. Look around. Yeah, air filter's fine, so just put that back in. So that's all sorted. Okay, so let's see how we've done on this job. So yeah. So I've done all that. Is there anything outstanding? Yep, everything's done. So we can get rid of this car. So finish that order. Yeah, I forgot. I know what I forgot. Didn't put the drive shaft back. Yeah, you know, you can leave without the drive shaft. You know, what you should do, yeah. So, yeah, so let me put the drive shaft back in. There's this drive shaft. So just looking at that. Okay, that's all done. Let's get out of here. That's all good. Clip missing from. There's a clip missing. Hey, where's a clip missing? Oh, right. Oh, it's not like the old one. You know, you have to. You just put the clips back automatic. Now you have to put the clips back on. Can't get rid of the car, can I? There we go. That's all done. Now we can get rid of you. That's it. Let's get another phone call. And what have we got? A Valse and Echo Coven. What have we got? Anything? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so we've got a Volvo here. So let's see what the issues are about this Volvo. Okay. Sloppy and some repair damage on body. Front fender. Okay, so this is an expensive job, it looks like. Sloppy steering. Okay, that means the steering arc's gone, but we will deal with it. So let's have a look. So we're gonna do is I'm gonna search everything. So I'm gonna do the suspension, so I can get points pretty quickly doing this. You know. Okay. Let's do the exhaust. Okay. Suspension. So I'm just. This is the way you can get more points. You know. My mate told me about this, you know. He said, "Oh, you need to do this." So I'm doing this. So I'm just doing all this. Okay. There's a lot of things wrong with this car. Let's have a look at the engine. So I'm doing a quick inspection of the engine. That way I get a few points, you know. Okay. Ooh, that's very bad. Can you see that? That's really bad. The exhaust is gone. It's loud and That tells me exactly what needs fixing. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. Fuse box. Let's come around here. So we've got air intake, we can check that. Okay. And coolant. Steering. That's looking bad, isn't it? So I'm just examining everything. And suspension. So we've got some extra points there. That's looking good. Okay, so looking good so far, but you never know. 11, that's all done. Drive shaft and engine's done. Okay, so we're more or less done. So we're going to move that inside, put it on rank 1. So let's have a look. I'm going to just go through what's going on. Sloppy steering, yeah. And front exhaust section, yeah, we know that. And all that. So part not discovered. That seems like the steering rack's gone, or the outer tie rod. Okay, I'm going to bring that further up just to see what it is. Let's have a look. Let's have a, yeah. So as I thought, its steering rack's gone. So I'm just taking all this down. Right. Okay, I'm going to take the middle wheel cap off, and that's that. Okay. So I need to take this off. Okay, so I've disconnected that. I'm going to disconnect that. So I'm going to go to the other wheel. Yep, so just doing that. Okay, so I need to take the steering rack off, so I'm going to take the outer tie rod off. I'm going to take that piece off. And steering rack comes off. 10%, yeah? That's the reason. Now, I have to go through the... That is from the engine bay, I have to take that off, do I? Okay. So, let's have a look. Okay. Now, have I got another steering rack? Let's see. I haven't bought. Yeah, I have. So I'm going to put a new steering rack in. Yeah, just going to add that on. Okay, let me go and do this side as well. Because I was checking, so I'm just checking all the parts while I do this. Okay, let me just put this washer back in. There we go. I'm going to leave the wheels off for now. I'm just going to have a look. Okay, so we've got this front end part. Yeah, so I need to take all this off, yeah? So I can see that coming. Let's go to the drive thing. So I need to take this off, okay? So I need to take that off. So I'll get that off. It's interesting enough. 58%. Huh? So I need to access this under the hood. Okay, in the rack. And just need to take that off, and that's an I4 sock I need to replace. So yeah, there's an I4 sock. Let me have a look if I can get a hold of it. Let me just see if I can find. Yeah, that's that piece, isn't it? Front section, I4 sock. I'm going to keep 3 in stock, so I'm going to use one. I'm stocking up with this stuff, you know. So let me just put this one back. Yeah, so we've got that piece back in. That's good. Let me go back here. Yeah, you can see that there's some other stuff going on, so I might need to open the filter. But what I'll do, I'll just add this piece in. But I might have to take these out again. I'm just checking what I need to do. So if you're joining me, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Okay, so let me look at this filter. Right, let me just have a look at this air filter. It's a bit old, so I just need to check. Oh, it seems fine. Okay, don't need to do anything, do I? Okay, and this seems to be old. I'm going to have a look in here, see what's going on. There's a serpentine. Take that off. Just want to know what's in here. Let's have a look at the tongue cover. Okay. It looks in good condition, so there's nothing wrong there, is there? Really? Come on. Let me just get rid of the tensioner. I just want to see what this 5750. Okay. So there's nothing wrong. Okay. I'm just wasting my time looking at this. And I just put new parts on this. So. I'm just going to put everything back. Don't need to put, because I just wanted to check the belts and things there. So yeah, okay. Now I'm just going to go here. So car loud, and we need to change all the parts. So what is this? It's a Balsam 2040 1993. Balsam 2040 1993. So so when you want to look for something, you can't find it. Right. Okay. Let me just have a look. I know my eyes are going, so. need to go somewhere else, so do that. The tuning shop. $19.93 about. Okay, you can see that I'm so stupid at this. It's unbelievable. There we go. Okay, so what do we need? So it's telling me what parts we need, so I might as well get it, you know. Front bumper, hood, rear window, tail light, okay. Left tail light, so hood, front bumper, front fender, door, okay. Headlight, okay, rear window. Ah, so we need a whole bunch of stuff, do we? So let's start with this. Okay. So yeah. So we need the hood, 2040. Just gonna get that. Front bumper, get one done. Front left door, get one down. I know I'm stocking up with this stuff, so got that. So I'm just getting all the parts I want. So I just put that hood in the left headlight. I'm gonna get that. Tail light. Cancel that. That one. Just gonna get that one. The windscreen. Gonna get that. Gonna get that. Gonna get that. Okay. And windscreen. Gonna get that. Gonna get the trunk. Gonna get that. Okay. So let's see if we can get through this. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna put the new one in. Okay. I'm gonna take that one out. I'm gonna take the front bumper off. I'm gonna put the new one in. Okay. And I'm gonna take that one out. That's all right. That's all right. That's 89%. That's a bit silly, isn't it? Oh well. Gonna get new ones. Okay. So I'm gonna start on the part. So. Have I got any parts for these? I don't know, but we'll soon find out. Yes, we have. Just going to take that whole door out. Yep. So we're going to put all these new parts in. Take the windshield off, get a new one in. Gotta get all this out. That's good. Now, have I done this side? Let me do this side. I don't think I have, but there we go. Right, fender, yeah. I keep that, that's good. So we're going to take this off. Yep, that's good. got new parts for that. And we can do the boot, can't we? So need to do that. So I need to take that out. Yep. So yep, that's come out. I don't think I've got any of the back parts, you know. Now, let me go back here. So it's the rear doors that I need to get. So I need to get one of them. Get one of them. Get one of them. Okay. Bring rear window A. And left window A. I might have one part for this, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, so let's back. So we're just adding all these parts on. Okay, and I'm going to take this out. And put a new one in. Yep, so that's that. Sorry if I'm jolting with my mouse. Okay, so we're going to take that out. Going to put a new one in. What I'm going to do is do a respray as well, so you know, get the original factory colours, you know. Yeah, that's 50%, so they're getting new parts for everything. So they should be happy that they're getting a brand new car. So I'm going to take that out as well. Sorry, I'm jolting on my... Need to switch out my mouse. Yeah, there we go. And okay, so let's come here. Take the boot out. And it's Missouri, isn't it? The number plates. I have to get new number plates, don't I? So I'm going to take that out. Getting new parts. Yeah. As you can see, I did more than what I should have done. And I'm going to take the plates off. Now I'm going to get new plates for it, so they've got new plates, you know. That's it. And yeah, let me just check out the plates as well. So I'm going to go to a plate shop. And yeah, and it's a Missouri plate, isn't it? Missouri. Missouri. So I get one to get two. Missouri. I'm going to put in new plates. So, there we go. New plate, yeah. And we're going to put a new plate there as well. New plate there. Missouri. Okay. Now let's see what else needs to be done. Allowed. We've sorted out all the problems. Yeah. Yeah. Just needs a respray and then. So. Done all that, but what I'm going to do is get the interior cleaned up. So I'm going to move the interior and are you sure you want to do detailing? Yes, I'm not so sure. Okay, so take that back. Okay, that's good. And we're going to put the wheels back on. Okay, and we're gonna, and it didn't really say paint shop because I've just replaced everything, haven't I? Well, let me just take it to the paint shop. I'll do some extra work for it. And we'll go to paint shop here. Okay, and we're going to, and it didn't really say paint shop because I've just replaced everything, haven't I? Well, let me just take it to the paint shop. I'll do some extra work for it. And we'll go to paint shop here. we'll clean up the car, you know. So we'll go here, car, and we want factory. Yeah, we want to do that, yeah. Okay, so that's all done. So it's all done. Now we're going to go back to the. So it's looking good. Nice colour paint. So I'm going to get a welder. I'm going to just do a bit of working on here. There we are. It's a brand new car now. There we go. Okay, so that's all looking good. Rain and shine. So we're going to sell it off. How much we're going to get for it? £5 grand. There we go. £5 grand out of that. That's looking good. So let's have a phone call. Who's coming? I need to check my inventory. I've got some parts I need to get rid of. So I need to clear up what I've got. Get rid of the parts you don't need. Now do some next part. Bulk cargo. My sister, yeah, okay. It's gonna want. Okay. So I'm just building up my points in my money, so that's all I'm doing at the moment. Okay, so it's looking good. It's a nice car, isn't it? So what's wrong with you? Dock Egg Aqua 14, okay. There they go. Vehicle cannot start. Probably battery. Okay, let's have a look. Performance. So these have got quite a few repair replacement. Trunk, left tail light, headlights, right body, window A, right bumper, right fender, okay, right fender, okay. So let's have a look at, we'll do an examination of the vehicle. So let's start with the exhaust. Fine. Do the suspension. So I'm going through all the parts that need checking. This gives you an idea what needs replacing. So I'm slowly going through everything. Okay, so let's look at the suspension. That's looking good. Okay. Okay, so we've got engine as well. I'm going to look at the engine. Clutch release bearing. Okay, so we can see problems already. So the clutch needs to be sorted. Okay. We've got a fuse box. Going to zoom in on the car. And here, air intake. Coolant reservoir, washer, that's fine. Battery you're not really doing. Suspension. Yeah, so I'm looking at all parts of the vehicle now. Okay, so So we're going to put this in the yard, put it on the rack. So I'm just going to go through this. Parts not discovered, gearbox faulty. Right, okay. Clutch release. Gear shift rough. Okay. So yeah, it looks like these. Yeah. So it's gearbox I14 that we need to change. So the gearbox is gone. I can see that now. So let me go to shop, gearbox I14. Just gearbox I14. So I'm just going to get one of these in stock because we'll need it. Okay, so let's put this on the rack. Let's do this. I can see there the calipers are gone, so I can replace the calipers and whatever. So let me replace that. That's gone. I'm just going to change the brake pads and I'm going to wear all this down. To do this. Just taking this out as well. And go to the other side. Okay, front drive shaft, I'm going to remove that. I'm going to take the starter motor out because we have to go to the engine bay to get that out. We take the starter motor out. It's only 7%. Okay, let's go to the lifter. Okay, so let's take the gearbox out. That's what we wanted to do. Didn't read that, but yeah. Let me take all this stuff out. I haven't changed the oil or anything, but yeah, just looking at it. Clutch plate's fine. It's the flywheel that's gone, so we've got wrong flywheel. Okay, so we'll put all the new stuff in. So do all that. That's it. It's looking good. So look at that. Ooh, clutch releasing. Let's have a look. I could get quite a few of these in stock, so I'm going to stock up with these because these are useful. Because I can always buy them. Yeah. These are small parts, but they're useful. Yeah. The gearbox is going into position. Okay. So let me put the drive shaft back in, because that's all fine. I'm just going to check my jobs. But not this car. Vehicle cannot start. Okay. Flywheel start. and clutch releasing gearbox. Okay, so that sounds like the battery to me, but we'll get to it in a minute. So we've got an ABS issue here as well. Okay, let's go back here. So we put the starter motor back. Okay, that's done. And there's the. Okay, let me take the battery out. 78. Okay, so the battery's not. That's fine. We put it on charge. We're putting the battery on charge. Now, what else is. Okay, so. So that tells me something else is wrong. Let me just change that. That looks dodgy to me. I'm going to change that. Yeah, what was that? Don't know what. Okay, so ABS module I need to get. So. Okay, this is electrical, isn't it? So let me go to electrics. Yeah, so that's what I need. Need one of them. So just get one of them, and then so why isn't it? So is it spark plugs problem? Let's have that. Let's have a look at the spark plug. 83%. Can also be the ignition is not starting, you know. Or it could be the fuel filter, but yeah, I'm just gonna try to rule everything out. Just checking the fuel RDs and whatever. So clutch. So the spark plugs are fine. I'll put these back. Just don't need to take it out. So. Just do that. It's looking good. Just gonna take that in. Okay. So let's have a look. I'm charging the batteries. What else? Will not start. Could be anything. Fuel pump. I had a feeling it was a fuel pump, but I didn't know. So, okay, let's have a look. I'm going to come down here. Yeah, the alternator looks fine. It's looking fine. ECU looks fine, but let me just have a check. I'm going to have a look. Yeah, it is fine. That was useless doing that. Okay. Now, what's this? Our steering pump. Okay, so let's have a look here. Just having a good look around. If I've missed anything, then I'll know about it. Fuel filter. Let me have a look at these ignition. So they won't let me take that out. So the ignition coils are there, but it won't let me do that. Let me just have a good look now. Fuel pump. So. Brake calipers. So we're nearly there now. Ventilated disc brakes. Okay. So we now know the parts. Let's take the wheels out. We can deal with this now. I'm just going through all the parts. see where brake shoe's gone. Yep, so that's that. Okay, like that. I need to get more equipment, but yeah, that's fine. Okay. Just having a look here. Let's go to this side. So I'm zooming across, taking all the wheels off and what we need to do. There we go. Ooh, that needs a lot of work, doesn't it? Yeah. Take the brake pads off and take the disc brake off. That's looking good. That's good. Let me just take that in. New brake pads go back on. And the calipers go back on as well. Okay, now let's have a look at the jobs. So we've got that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, right, yeah. Okay. Okay, that's that. So we just need to put the wheels back on. So I'm just going to do that. That's looking good. Okay, let's have a look here. Just going to put this on. So we put ventilated disc brakes, brake pads. So we're redoing this. Yeah, calipers. So we're going to put the wheel washer back on, and we're going to do that. Drive shaft goes back in, the wheel goes back in. That's it. All we want to do. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so we're going to come here. So we're going to do this. Okay. If you're watching, thank you for watching, really appreciate it. Okay, really good. Yeah. Just checking what needs to be done. So we've got body parts to do. So front right door, we need to change. And 48%. I need to see what's wrong. Okay. We've got the boot. Trunk, tail, and trunk. Okay. Okay. So that's all good. Let me have a look at that. Turn left, right, that's fine. I'm just having a look, one needs to go, you know? Just looking around. Doesn't seem it, I think it's done, you know? Okay, so what car is this? So the information, it's Emden Lots. Emden Lots, 2012. Emden Lots. That's the car. So we need the boot. That. And we need the Need that. Let's go with that. So we need, which one? So the right or the left? Just it's the right. So it's the right, we need that. Okay. And we need what else? Yeah, I think I'll get the left one. I'll get both of these. I'll get all new parts. This car can have new parts. You know? That's what we'll do. Yeah? Okay, so let's do this. Which one goes back on? That's it. And then we'll do this one. And we want the front bumper. The bumper. So okay, just going to get that in. Okay. Just going to put that back. Okay. What else needs to be done? Let's have a look. Just looking at what needs to be done. Okay, so a front bumper needs to be replaced, yeah? So front bumper. So all this part, yeah? So front bumper. So yeah, I'm just gonna do all this, but yeah, I'm saying I need to do the front bumper. So okay, let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna put the new one in. Okay. That. Gonna put a new one in. So I'm gonna take that one out as well. Gonna put a new one in there. Okay, gonna put that one in. Gonna put that one in. Put the right mirror in, 60%. Okay, let me just. Gonna get that in, so let me just do that as well. So, just gonna add this on. Yep, that's all done. Okay, let's see. Well, hopefully I've completed the hood. Hood, left tail light. That's fine. Tail light. Okay, let me do this. Sorry about this, guys, but. So I need to take that out, 48%, and we need a hood as well. So let me do some window shopping. I'm gonna get that. Left tail light, gonna get one of them. So I'm just gonna put that in. Got that done. That's looking good. take the hood off, and then we're going to put a new one on. Alright, that's looking good. Now, just need to check what I need to do. Right side mirror. Right, so I've got a right side mirror, but I should have the... What's a new one, does it? So right side mirror. Okay, let's do that. Right, so we've got all that. So I'm checking what we need, but you know, more or less we've got everything done. Okay. So everything's fixed. Well, they don't need to colour up the car. They wanted this colour, so they've got this colour. So yeah, we'll finish it off here. Just do this, and we should be on our way. So how am I going to go? So 9 grand for the order. So that's 26. Ooh, battery. I forgot. Grand. Here's a battery. Okay, let's go. So it's got a new battery. Bye-bye. Not bad, 25 grand. Okay, so we're kitting out of our place soon. What I'll do now is get rid of my inventory, which I've got some rubbish parts. So I'm going to get everything that's less than 90% quality. Gone. Yep. So let's have a look at what's on here. So we've got this cargo one, which is a big job. You know, I can start it and we can continue. Or we can go for a rim burn. Atom. That's a nice one, atom. Yeah. Should we go for that? Yeah. Why not? Why not? We'll get an atom. Okay, so this is a good car to get. So let's have a look on the breakdown of what's going on. So engine bang, noisy engine, sloppy car steering, yeah, gearbox, and yeah, we've got a few parts here, yeah. So right, so we're gonna check everything. Let's check the suspension. Sorry, I'm just okay. So I'm just checking everything. This is the best way of getting XP points if you do a good check. Okay. So let's do the exhaust. It's done. That's looking good. Okay, so we're going to go to the engine, start the engine. This is what we need to do. We're just going to look at everything. Okay, suspension. Okay, go to the other suspension. Okay, fuse box 1 and 2. New intake, so we're looking at the intakes as well. Okay, so I'm going to do examination here. Cooling is fine. so that's all done. Okay, so engine's done. Suspension, let's check that suspension. Suspension's now done. And immediately I can see issues in the car, so that's good. So we can move this into the bay. Right. Yeah, see, our turbocharger i14 is gone. I can see that immediately. I can see the crankshaft is gone. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just having a good look around. Let's take the battery out. I'm going to charge the battery. Okay, so charge the battery. That's done. So let's have a look at the strange injury noise. Is okay? Clutch bearings. Okay. So we've got a major issues here. Turbocharger i14, i4B. So let's go to shop, turbocharger. Turbocharger i14. That's what we want, i4B. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that one. Just going to put the new one in, so yeah. I'll probably have to take the engine off. Right, now I need to look at what's going on here. Let's have a look at the engine. So I'm going to let me take the oil out, because obviously we need to make sure. So we're taking all that out, that's good. So we can do that. Yeah, I can see the alternator's gone as well. Engine looks clean, okay. So I'll just put the pan back on, yeah, so I know what's going on. Yeah. Just going to here, just going to around the side. Okay. Yeah, so I need to go in the engine mode. It doesn't like me looking in here. Okay, so let me take the idler off. Okay, let me just take this off. Take the alternator off. The alternator's gone. Thought so. And crankshaft pulley. Have I got a new one? Let's check. Okay, so let me just cancel search. Clear search. So crankshaft pulley. So I'm going to buy 2 of these in stock, keep one in spare. You never know when they're useful. And I need an alternator, so I need to go and shop somewhere else. Okay. So got them 2 sorted. It's looking good. Okay. Let's have a look at it. So I've got an idler here which I should have replaced. Okay. Just have a look. So I'm going to do that. There we go. So let's have a look. Okay, so here. I need to take this off, so it looks like I have to take all this off to just take the front panel off. So you can't see what I'm doing, I do apologise. That's the one I needed to take out. There we go. Take that out. Take that out. Okay, now that's looking good. Just need to replace that. You need to put that cam gear. Yeah, it says cam gear is faulty. Need to check up here, but I'm just looking at all this and looking at what's going on. Okay. Putting this back in. There we go. Just see what's going on because it's telling me other stuff is gone, so let's have a look. So I'm going to take all this down. And gears here, so let's going to take this tiny bit of cover off here. So, cam gear A. Okay. Cam gear A. Okay. So I'm just looking at, let me just, and gear A, that's what I wanted, so I'm going to get that. Should have 3 of these in stock now. Very useful to keep, you know, so. So we just doing what we need to do and just fixing what's needed to be fixed. Okay, that's good. Let me just do this. So starter motor's gone. Okay, so let me just get a new starter motor. Should have 3 of these in stock as well, so I don't need to keep buying them. Okay, so we're going to put all this back. Okay, spark plugs go back on. There we go. There we go. That's all good. Now let me just have a look. Part not discovered. Okay. Yeah. So and yeah, we know that they're there. Wheel hub bearing. Okay. Clutch release and bearing. Okay. So that's all been done. Now let's have a look. Okay. Let's take this off. We're going to take out the wheels now. See what's going. I'm going to take that off because I need to get to the clutch and a wheel hub bearing. I knew that was rotted, so I need to replace that. Oh, good. I put the wrong one back, didn't I? Okay, wheel hub bearing. Let's go back here. Hub bearing. We need to get quite a few of these in stock, so I'm going to get 10 of these because we go through a lot of these, so I can see that's going to be useful. Okay, so we need to
Streamlabs.
Hey, thank you.
Said one is shot. Danielle just hosted the stream for 1 viewers.
Thank you. One's hot, Daniel. I really appreciate it. How are you doing, my friend? And okay, let me just take this out. Let me just check the washer here as is the wheel bearing. That's at 70%. I'll put a new one in just for the sake of putting one in. Okay, so I don't want to take that out. I need to get underneath the car now. Shh.
Streamlabs.
Thank you for the follow, one host. Really appreciate that.
Thanks for the follow. One is shot. Danielle, really appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, let's have a look. So we're coming should have taken out. I just replaced it. When it rains, it pours, and I forgot to do this, didn't I? Good. Walking blind now. Let me take the starter motor out. I actually put it back when I shouldn't have. So let me take the starter motor out and put a new one in. So I need to get into the clutch.
One is shot Danielle. Said I am well.
That's good to know. So thank you for joining me. You can join my Discord channel if you type in !mark Discord. You could join me if you want to. It's totally up to you. No pressure. So I'm just going to do this. So see here? That's the one I needed. That's son of a gun. Let me just take this out. I'd like to see if the clutch is really bad. Yeah, the clutch plates are fine. And that's good. Flywheel's fine. So everything's looking good. I can put everything back now. So there's no issues with the clutch plate or the clutch. It's just the clutch release. Okay, so good. And we can put the gear back. Gearbox back. Okay, and we put the front drive shaft back because we were just checking what was wrong. I won't do the wheels just yet. Okay, so just going to bring that in. Now this is the outer tie rod, which is yeah, this is what I need to do. Okay, let me take this one up. That's rotten. Good. Let's put a new one in its place, and I've got a few new ones in place. There. Okay, that's that. Let's have a look how we're doing. Starter, yeah, part not discovered. Okay, something's not being discovered. So let's have a look. It's always washers that are not discovered, you know. That's why I have a good look around just to see. Okay, let me look at that. So that's all fine. It looks okay. The washers are fine, but they're the most common, you know. So we need to put the starter motor back because we've got that sorted. Okay, let's have a look. Start. It's a brand new starter motor going back in. Now, part not discovered is the key feature, isn't it? I really don't want to strip the car, but if it has to happen, it has to happen. You know, just have a look around. I spot something that I don't like, and then I'll just strip it out. Okay, I don't see anything. Really don't see anything. Okay. See if that the engine's fine, but we'll have a look around, you know? Yeah, just gonna look around. There we go. Yep, I can see that. See? Shock absorber cap. And that one. Swear and I can see them two needs changing. Yeah, so let me replace that. I've probably got these in stock, but yeah, I've got plenty of them in stock. Okay, that's looking fine. Just going to replace that. Ah, shit. Rear shock absorber cap. Haven't got any in stock, have I? So it's the cap. So that's all. I should have these in stock, so I'm going to buy a few. Keep them in stock because they're pretty useful, you know. Right, let me have a look at this. Okay. Let's have a look. I don't see anything. The washers are fine. Okay. That's fine. Let's go to the other side. Okay, so see if the wheel hubs are fine. Yeah, they're fine. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with the wheel hubs now. That's making me curious what the problem is. Okay, I want to do that, and let's see. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay. It's very interesting to find out what it is. Throttle. I know something's going to happen when I open something up. So. Let me take the throttle out. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to have a good look around. Because it seems like there is something around which I can't find. 56%. Let's take the intake out. There we go. Let's see this fuel 60, 66. These are invisible, but they're fine. Okay. Interesting. Let's go to the other side. Let's take this off. I'm just checking everything, so I'm just gonna. It's okay. It's not a problem for me. I just like to check. Okay. So nothing there. Okay, so let me have a look. Part not discovered. Right. That's really wants me to strip down the engine. Let me just have a look. I'm gonna go through here. Okay, that's fine. Let's lift that off. Let's look at all the. I thought I cleaned this area, you know, but there's something going on. It's one of those parts you have to find, you know. Yeah. Did I check the air filter? I didn't check the air filter, did I? Before I start doing things, you know, should have checked this, but yeah, the air filter's fine. Don't know. Okay, I'm checking all the parts now. So we're going to see. Yeah. Okay, everything's fine. So that rules that out. Okay, so at least I checked that. So I'm just checking what's going on. Okay, now. Let me just have a look here. So, can't be anything here, can it? I'm thinking, should I just strip down the engines? But I can't find what the problem is. I'll just not do that yet. Just let me just do this. Just put these fuel rods back in because I need to do that. Put that fuel rod back in. So yeah, so I can put the intake on back. I'm just puzzled what could be the problem, but yeah, make it. It's interesting, but yeah. Spark plugs go back on. They're all good spark plugs. I don't see any faults with them. Okay, so let me have a look. So that's fine. Bet you it's a small thing that I'm missing. Maybe a washer or something that's doing it. Okay, so I'm just checking everywhere I can, so I'm not missing something out. Yeah, I know I'm going to regret this because I'm going to try to find what it is that's causing the problem. Let's have a look. Let's see the diode. That's fine. 62%. That's not it, but I always check it. Just looking at what's can't find what it is. Interesting. Let's see the rubber bushings. I can always do a check on the rubber bushings. That's 61%, so it's not that. Let's have a look. Let me take this out. That's fine. I know I'm wasting my time trying to do this, but yeah, let me just have a look. There, 10%. I knew there was something. It's one of those parts, isn't it? You have to find it to and put the rubber bushing back in. Okay. Now I'm going to just check. Still not discovered that. That's going to be interesting. It's coming from the engine side, isn't it? So. Right, I haven't checked the housing. I don't want to take that out because I know what's going to happen. The coolant's going to go. So let me just remove the coolant. Yep. Oh shit. That's what I was not supposed to do. Okay, that was my fault. Yeah, let's have a look. No, it's saying here. There is something going on. So the ABS pump is fine. It looks fine. Okay. Let me just put this back on the rack. I'm going to check the rubber bushes and whatever. That's 100%. That's fine. From here, let's see if any of this stuff is dodgy. It's all right. So I'm just going to look at that and put that back. So, yep. Okay, let's have a look at this one. It's just going to look at this thing. 57%. It's fine. Go to the other one. Let's take this one out. I'm just going to look at all the rubber bushings. Because sometimes you find them, they're the culprits of so nothing. The bushings are fine. So at least we ruled that out. Okay. Now, let me just check the wheel hub bearing. If that's the causing it. That's not it as well. So they're all brand new wheel hubs. So okay, let's take the drive shaft off. I'm gonna now need to look at the engine because it means that the engine is fucked. Okay, right.
One is shot Danielle. Said what you missing?
Well, I'm finding a fault that's you know, on this. So obviously I need to discover the problem. So it's noisy sounds. So it looks like I have to strip the engine. So I'm ruling things out. So that's what the issue is. But I don't have long to play, so I'll probably carry on this stream tomorrow. So let me just I'm going to go to the flywheel and take a good look. So I'm going to strip down the engine now. Aha! Is it this? The power steering? It looks a bit funny. Anyway, that was a thought. Okay, so everything looks fine here. The water pump is the missing link, but I don't know. I'll check it all the same. Take the tensioner off. Water pump off. There we go. So it's not a water pump. Okay, right. Let me just take the cam gears off. Okay. Let me take all this off now. So I'm really looking into what's causing the problem. I'm ruling things out and getting to the bottom of it. So it's coming from the engine. That's what I'm figuring. Probably it's one of these camshaft caps, which is one. Yeah, as I thought, camshaft caps. After all that. Right, let's go here. Shaft. And it's camshaft caps, and it is, which one is it? IB14, isn't it? Yeah, 14B. It's the one we want. That's that one. I'm gonna get a few stocked in, so after all that. So let me just have a look. Yeah. Make sure I pulley, yeah. Put it all now. So we got there in the end, you know. So just a matter of finding it. And it's one of them small bits you don't realise, but it's there. It's right in front of you and you don't see it. So I'm just going to put everything back. Okay. Yep, there we go. Okay, and put that back. Put the water pump back. Oh, I'll give it a new one. Okay. There we go. Just put the tensioner back and the cover back. So we're all good. There we go. That's looking good. I'll wait for the drive shaft to put the drive shaft later. And put the idler back on. Okay, put the front. Okay, so we're going to come back up here. So let's see what we've got here now to put in. We need to put the throttle back on. Okay, that's all done. Okay, so I've actually cleared the oil from the car. Just looking at everything. I'm just going to make sure that I've not missed anything. That's fine. It's looking good. Okay, so let's come down here. So we've got a wheel hub there. And we're going to put this back in. There we go. Put it in. And then we go to the other side. I'm going to put the wheel hub bearing in there. And put that in. There we go. Fix the engine. There we go. It's all done. Let's go to the back. Okay, go to the other side. Okay, now just need to see what else need. Front left fender, left body window A, rear bumper, rear bumper B, okay, rear bumper. Okay, front. Right, okay. Don't need to replace that, do I? Okay, so we've got them. Let's see what else we need to change. Need to take that out. Lights need changing. I don't know, but we'll soon find out. in the front. Okay. Let's see what car this is. This is a Sunrise. Okay. What is your Sunrise? So where is the Sunrise? In that moon. Okay. So that's the one looking at the Natta moon. So that's the one which I'm looking at. I need to get the pump for that. So it's the right door. Okay, right door. Okay, so I'm just gonna go right door. That. And it's the left fender. To short out. Right. Okay. So let me just do that. Whoops, wrong one. So that's the right door. Oh, I pulled this. Natta moon. I am buying parts from for another thing. Bloody hell. Natta moon. What two? This is Mark 1. Great. So I'm buying parts for the wrong machine car. What? That's the one I needed to get. Oh, great. Anyway, there we go. So you can see I'm an idiot in this, you know. Okay, so right mirror. Let's see right mirror. Anyway, you know, the parts will be useful for another part. So that's that one. So yep, I'm going to put that. Let's see if we can do that. That's good. I'm going to get the bumper. Come on, yeah. And we want the left. Let's see that. So just going to get all this in. And the trunk we need to replace, don't we? So looking at the trunk. Okay, so let's get rid of the trunk. Right, and we need the windscreen. Is that really good? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's all good. We need the lights, do we? So let's have a look at this. I just need to look at the lights. Body window A. Okay. So let's have a look. Rear bumper B. Yeah. Hey. I put a new bumper in. Right, so let me just have a look. So I'm just going to look at what it's in that. Okay. It wants this special one, does it? Okay. And yeah, rear tail light, right tail light. Tail light. Let's see. Okay, so that's that one. So I'm just going to put these in. Yes, there we go. It's looking good. Okay. Right headlight and left headlight. That's that. Okay, so we're going to put these new ones in, yeah? So I'm going to put them new ones in. That's what it says, but if I don't put them in, let me just check. So we're going to look at that. Okay. That's good. That's good. So that's done. Now we need to come here. So we need to refill all this. I need to put in new oil and change the battery. Just going to put that in. I'm not going to do the dipstick because I can't be bothered. Okay, and we're going to check what else do we check. Okay, so put all that in. Get the battery. You know, I can't go anywhere without battery, you know. So let's put the battery in. Now, have I put the motor in? Start a motor. Yep, I did. I'll start a motor there. Okay, cool. Right, we're going to finish this job finally, I think. There we go. So that's 27 grand, and I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be streaming at 4 o'clock, so I hope to see you then. Thank you for watching me, and hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye.